My name is Alex Prakash, and doing a presentation on the best boiler design for medium to low pressure building operations. This is our agenda. We'll go through the introductions, then we'll talk about the fire tube boiler, we'll talk about the water tube, the electric, and then we'll go through the conclusion. So medium to low pressure boilers are used in building operations for heating mainly. There are three designs. One would be a fire tube, one would be a water tube, and the other would be electric. The factors for the best design will be the cost of running, the initial cost, safety factors, and the maintenance costs on them. For fire tube boiler, we'll be looking at the advantages of them. The advantages would be they require very small floor space. They're rugged in design, so they're very tough, very simple. Relaxed water treatment, that just means water treatment for boilers are not as extensive for these boilers anyway. The disadvantages of these fire tube boilers would be that has a very slow startup because of the amount of water in them. It's not as safe as the other boilers, but it is still safe. The fire tube boilers have a limit to low pressure, so they're only good for low pressure capacities. They also require special concrete foundations for them. Water tube boilers are next. We're just going to talk about their advantages. They have a very small floor space, so same thing as a fire tube boiler. They require no special foundation, so they just could be set wherever you need them. They have a short warm-up time because the amount of water in those boilers are not as much as a fire tube. The water in the water tube boilers are actually in the tubes themselves, whereas a fire tube would be in the shell. A low maintenance cost on them. They're very easy to take care of. Disadvantage to the water tube boiler would be higher initial cost, and they're very strict on the water treatment. If you're not as strict on the water treatment, calcium deposits will form within the tubes that cause hot spots in the tubes, which could cause tube failure, which is very dangerous. Next will be the electric boiler. They require no fuel, so it's just electrolytes submerged in water, and electricity the building or city provides will boil that water. There's no pollution because there's no fuel to burn, it just boils the water through electricity. It needs no stack because there's nothing it burns. Has a 98% efficiency rate, so there is really no heat waste. Everything is mostly used. Disadvantage to this is it's very expensive to run due to the electricity cost. If you get electricity for free, then this boiler would be prime. But since electricity is not cheap, this boiler is very expensive to run. Another thing is it's capped up to 2100 kPa, so it's a very low pressure boiler. You can't run these on large buildings, on very, very small buildings such as schools. So go with the conclusion now. Fire tube boiler is not as safe as the other boilers. The electric boiler is the most expensive to run because of electricity costs, as we spoke of. Water tube boilers are more superior than the fire tube boiler, but they're not as good as the electric boilers, so they're a bit in between. Water tube boilers are cheaper to run than electric boilers, like a lot cheaper. So they're pretty much one of the best boilers, water tube boilers. Water tube boilers can safely handle all types of pressures, from from high, medium to low, so whatever applications. They're very versatile. Water tube boiler fits what we need. It's in between electric and the water tube, or fire tube, sorry. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.